Hey guys, Carlaz here. Thanks for clicking on the link to 7 simple proven strategies to help cope with stress and anxiety. So, if stress and anxiety is something that's affecting your health, these are some simple strategies that you can do to improve your health and vitality. So, there's 7. The first is expressing yourself. The second is movement. The third one is gratitude. The fourth one is recognition of self. The fifth one is getting back to nature. The sixth one is mindfulness of your breathing. And the seventh one is to pay attention to your diet and lifestyle. So, to start from the beginning, number 1, express yourself. So expressing yourself is so important in times of stress and anxiety, to be able to speak to someone, whether it's a friend or a family member who you feel comfortable in sharing what's going on. Because when we do this, when we have the opportunity to share what's going on and actually go through that process, often we'll work out a solution. And if you don't have anyone in your family or friends that can actually help, then I do really advise seeing a healthcare practitioner that you can speak to, you can trust, a counselor, a psychologist, someone who you can go to speak through this process. Okay? So the first one is express yourself. And the second one, number 2, is movement. So just moving for 30 minutes a day will actually help reduce stress. This is proven, and it will also help increase your happiness as well. So all you need is 30 minutes. So whether that's going for a walk, taking the dog for a walk, going to the beach, doing some yoga, getting a personal training session, going to the gym, going for a run, what sort of movement do you like? Could be going for a bike ride. Just that 30 minutes to start with, add that on, because that will help release endorphins and just move some of the static of the day and the stressful activities that you've been on. So that's number 2. Number 2 is get moving. Number 3 is gratitude. So the practice of gratitude is such a powerful tool in helping us cope with stress and also helping us to increase our happiness. So just by keeping a gratitude journal and writing 3 things you're grateful for every day, that in itself will make a difference. So that's number 3, is practicing gratitude. And there is a lot of research around gratitude and how it has been scientifically proven to raise our mean level of happiness, which means we'll always have happy experiences, and then we'll come down to baseline, and then we'll have traumatic experience, then we'll come back to baseline. But by practicing gratitude, we actually raise that baseline, so we'll be happier at baseline. So that's number 3, is practicing gratitude. So get a gratitude journal and journal 3 things you're grateful for every day as a start, and this will grow as you practice it more. So the fourth one is recognition of self. So this is recognizing your own resilience. In times of stress, times of anxiety, remember what you've been through. Remember all the challenging times you've come through, and that you've been through challenging stuff, which will really bring you to that confidence. And often when we can look back in a time of, I'm stressed about this situation, okay, but I've been through this. It gives you that confidence. It gives you that faith in that everything's going to be alright, because it is, and everything is fine as it is. You've got it. It wouldn't be given to you if you couldn't handle it. So that's number 4, recognition of self. So recognize your resilience. So 5 is get back to nature. So in today's society, how busy we are, we often don't spend time amongst trees and in nature and with our feet on the ground. So just making time to go to the beach, to go for a forest walk. And if that sounds like too much at the beginning, just know that even going out into your garden and watering the garden for 30 minutes or 20 minutes, it's as effective. You're still having that interaction with nature, you're still getting the negative ions, you're still releasing the static that's built up in your body. So it's having that communion with nature will bring such peace of mind, help lower the stress and the anxiety, and just bring you back into this bigger picture of what's really going on. So that's number 5, get back to nature. So number 6 is breathing. So mindfulness of breathing. And the first one I'd like to share with you is the sigh of relief. This breath our body does anyway. And if you're stressed and you're anxious, you probably find yourself doing this a few times a day. Well, what I want to invite you to do is actually to be mindful of consciously doing this breath more. Because this breath in breath work is noticed as our body's natural mechanism of shifting stress from our body and relaxing our body. So if we can do it more often, we're moving energy through. The second one is just to be aware that you are breathing and where you're breathing. So if you're a chest breather, that in itself causes more stress. Whereas if you breathe into your lower belly, like a deep yogic breath, it is more calming. So check into where you're breathing and have a practice around trying to breathe into a different space in your body. The third one amongst that is to focus on the exhale. So emphasize your exhale. When something's going on, just because we often will get caught up in not exhaling, and that's what's actually holding our breath. People are having panic attacks and they're just not breathing out. They're trying to breathe in, they're like it's like breathe out. So not only it calms the body, but it actually reduces more carbon dioxide from our body, which reduces acidity in the body, which acidity causes so much stress in the body anyway. So that one is number 6, is being mindful of your breath. Yeah. The 7th one is diet and lifestyle. So this one is, it is up to you. What are you eating? Are you eating a healthy diet? Is your lifestyle healthy? So, and is it serving you within the world that you're operating in? So if you're having a diet high in sugar, caffeine, stimulants, dairy, wheat, all these things that actually cause inflammation in the body, you're causing stress in your physical body. So that is going to be affecting the mind as well. So just looking into a healthier diet and reducing some of those things. I'm not saying cut it all out, but reduce the caffeine, reduce the sugar, and you'll find, and start incorporating some herbal teas instead of the coffee. Chamomile is great for really calming the body and calming the mind on so many levels. And as far as lifestyle goes, are you doing some leisurely activities? Are you spending some time with yourself to calm in calming activities? And then within your social circles, when you socialize, which is super important to get social, but are your social circles you're socializing with, are they talking about stressful stuff? Are they constantly dramatic? Because then in those social times, you're actually creating more stress. So just to really pay attention to what your diet is and the lifestyle and the ecosystem that you're creating for yourself when you're not at work or when you're not doing the stressful things. So those 7 steps, give them a go. They're quite easy. Write them down, put them on your fridge, put them on the mirror in your bathroom, and just go with it. Maybe even put them on your phone so you can check them, and go out and practice those 7 steps. And it's easy. All right, guys. Much love. See you.